What's up, everybody? Tony Beats Guy here, back with Jeremy. We got our first time in Universe. Here we go. I'm going to do my show, he'll do his show, and we'll go from here. We didn't really go in and change any of the entrances and tag entrances and stuff like that, but I think that we can either play... See, it's really up to you what you want to do. I kind of want to do something. I have to do this one, obviously, just to see. Entrance will be on. Momentum will be fast. Yeah, let's do fast because it's these two tag teams. So we'll do that match first just to see how it plays out. And
I'm excited.
I'm not going to play this at all right now. We'll kind of commentate on this and just give our thoughts on this one.
Should I be Jim Ross?
You could be Jim Ross. So here we go. Monday Night Raw tag team match. The Usos versus the Wyatt family. This is a tag team rivalry match. The Usos do have the tag team titles, but they're not going to be defending the tag titles. Since we are starting the inaugural show with a tag team, that's cool considering your show does not have a tag team championship. So
I think it's better that way. I don't like tag teams. I really don't.
I mean, we can go in and change the matches, but just for now, I kind of left it. And here come the Usos tag team champion. I love those belts. Those are my favorite tag team championships. Like I said, it reminds me of the mini undisputed championship.
Why aren't you doing it, Tony?
I'm on top of he, ha. Ooh, oh. Ooh, oh.
I'm on top.
So there you go. There are my tag team champions. I just wanted to see this Raw is War Arena. I probably won't watch entrances every match.
I like watching them. They're pretty cool. But yeah, I understand not doing every single one.
It'll be a longer video, but it's building the hype for this. So we'll probably try and get into character and like call this as like play-by-play commentators later on. I think that'll be fun.
Slobber knocker.
But for now, oh, this is a creepy little kid.
By the way, that kid that did the singing in Hell in the Cell or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I saw him on a commercial for some like... I don't even know what the hell.
Oh, that was kind of creepy.
Yeah, it was.
I haven't seen their tag entrance together. That's great. A commercial for what?
It was like for like insurance or something like that. And I was like, I know that kid.
Did he sound like that too?
He did not. I mean, he was talking, but
Are you talking about that kid? Or was it the other kid that had the voice?
It was
Wasn't there two different kids? I'm confused.
I don't know. It was a kid that did the voice that was like had the voice changing where he's like, who's car?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That kid that freaking gave me nightmares.
I think that Luke Harper is one of the best looking guys in the game. Just the way he looks. I don't know.
That's because all they had to do was throw a bunch of hair on his face.
Derp.
So you're not playing, you're actually just watching this.
Join, simulate. We'll just start the match. Start our match. Momentum fast. Let's just start. Yeah, I'm not going to join right now. We're going to let the Usos and the Wyatts. This is my first show here. Monday Night Raw. Thank you all for joining us on our inaugural show. I am Anthony Douglas, joined by Jack. Jack, what do you think about this contest? We got the tag team champions, Jay and Jimmy versus the Wyatt family.
They're going to have their hands full tonight with these the Wyatt family members with Bray in their corner, the things he's taught them. I don't know. I don't think the Usos can. I don't think their high flying ability can keep up with the strength of Harper. And
what do you think of what kind of statement does that send by starting off your show with a tag team match, considering Ground Zero does not have a tag team division right now? I mean, they do have a few like the Straight Edge Society, and you have the Insiders, but over here on Raw's War, you have a lot of teams going out for the tag team titles.
You know, I think starting out with the tag team match is a huge statement, kind of telling them over at Ground Zero that, hey, we got a tag team division, you don't, but you also got to look at it this way, that there's more opportunity, I think, over at Ground Zero. When you don't have many tag team matches, it's more one-on-one opportunities.
Right. I expect people over at Ground Zero to be going for that world championship over there. I guess it's called the WWE World Championship over at Ground Zero. But I think that tag team division is some way to set apart from the mid card. You have super kick to the midsection. Sorry to interrupt what my thought was, but you have a mid card division where you have the tag team title, and you know what? I don't expect Jimmy and Jay to really ever break up and go for that main title. So it's great to have a tag division when you have guys like that. So
well, Jimmy and Jay are young. They have a long career ahead of them. They're the tag team champions, so they are proving something. But it doesn't look like they're doing too good in this match. I think the power and strength of the Wyatt family is a little too much for them.
Yeah,
but it'll be a huge statement if they can. If the Wyatt family can pin the Usos, that'll tell them that they should be the #1 contenders.
Exactly, and we're getting that Wyatt family glitch right now, and we should be back here.
Showing some adversity right now.
Oh. There we go. My capture card decided to poop out for a second.
Harper's wanting to get in there badly.
But I will say this, though. Like you said, if the Wyatt family is able to get a win over the Usos, I mean, they're right in line for a
they
championship
automatically
match.
should be the #1 contender for those tag titles. It could be over right here, but a kick out.
But it is kind of interesting to know this is the way you're going to start the show. I mean, the general manager does have a choice. If he wants to edit the show at all, he can. He chose to stick with what the game created for him, so he's letting the higher power create the show, as we will call them now. The PlayStation 4 is known as the higher power. But it's interesting, Jack. I gotta ask you. You're over there on Ground Zero. What do you expect Ground Zero's first show to consist of? I mean, we really have no idea. Any speculation on what you think?
I think there's going to be a lot of high flying and a lot of hard hitting over there, because the roster over there is full of the agility high flyers, plus it's got the big strong men. There's no weenies on that roster over there. They're all out for gold, and anybody on that roster could be a champion, and a great one.
There you go. I like it. Here we go. Going for a pin? No, rolling him in the center of the ring. Is he going to go for a pin? No. And I always get these confused. I don't even know if it's Jay or Jimmy.
I'm just going to say Usos. Usos and Wyatts. That's all we got to say.
There you go, taking him down. Like I said, this is going to be very interesting just to find out what the tag division does mean for this Raw's War brand. Is this going to be a division that's going to main event the shows? I mean, we never really see that on mainstream television as far as wrestling goes, but tag team titles could be a major title in this brand.
Ooh.
And a double shoulder block right there, taking him down. Like you said, the power over the speed, and that's what the Usos have to do. They have to keep the speed, but the Wyatts keeping them in their corner, and that's a smart strategy.
And they're doing quick tags in and out to keep themselves fresh. I think it's over. I think the Wyatts are going to make their statement.
Oh, but you got to remember, tag team. These brothers know each other like the back of their hand, and coming in to make the save right there. And the fans. Oh, there you go. I was going to say the fans are right behind the Usos, and he's diving out. Oh, he's going outside.
Wasn't smart to do that. Took a lot of energy to pull himself over the top rope like that.
Yeah, definitely did. And here you go, throw it back in the ring.
Think Bray's going to play a factor in this matchup?
I don't know. Bray is not out there, so wherever the Wyatts are, the Bray
is sure to follow.
Oh, super kick sends him down.
Jelly legs.
He's on spaghetti legs. Got him. One. No, only a one count. I thought that was it. If he would have ended that one, I think that's a major statement on the first show right there. Oh, another super kick again.
Those kicks come out of nowhere.
The super kick party has begun on Raw. He's taking it by himself. I think what he's doing is he's trying to prove himself to his brother. I don't know if that's a smart strategy or not.
He needs to tag out.
Yeah, he needs to keep him cornered, needs to keep him over there, but he's trying to prove something to his brother, which is, it's honest, right? You want to say that you're not the weak link of the tag team, I guess. You are the champion, so you got to prove. But Luke Harper with a big dropkick to the face. That might be all. Eric Rowan not able to prevent that one from ending. I need to ask you, out of all of this, depending on what happens with Eric Rowan and Luke Harper, is there any other people you'd like to see go for the tag team titles? Not just on this brand, but let's say any other tag teams that are sort of your favorites right now.
I'd love to see the Insiders, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. And I wouldn't mind seeing Straight Edge Society, whether that be Punk and Tyson Kidd, Punk and Gabriel, Gabriel and Kidd. I think all of them would be great contenders for whoever the tag team champions are on Raw.
Oh, Eric Rowan just clubbing him in the back. And yeah, you don't want to forget about Ground Zero. It is a big show. It's a tight-knit family over there at Ground Zero. It's a little smaller vibe, but that's the way they like it over there. They like to keep it just at low key and keep all the action and high pace. All
those actions leading to the pay-per-view, The Purgatory.
You give a little for fans who may not know what The Purgatory is coming up at the end of the month. What can we expect from The Purgatory?
Well, it's going to be bloody. I hope it's going to be bloody. I mean, these guys are going to be locked inside of a steel cage known as the Purgatory. No way out. And there's no way for anybody to interfere. And look at this double team.
Oh, double Samoan drop, and that's it. Is he going to go for the pin? No, just kick. If it was me, I would have ended it right there. But you know what? I'm not the tag team champion, so what do I know? I will say this, though. I am looking forward to the Purgatory. It'll be interesting to see which World Championship does have priority in that main event.
Oh, you got John Cena over here on Raw, and then you got Bad News Barrett as a champion on Ground Zero. So it'll be interesting to see. Wouldn't it be something if it ended up being Bad News Barrett versus John Cena?
What, both titles on the line? Or are we just going to prove who's the better champion? I mean, we could do it either way. It's some way to shake up the show right away. This right here, though, what I like about these two shows is it's a proper brand split. We don't have a super show on one and a blah 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 on another. We're actually seeing unique rosters, and that's what I like.
An old school vibe.
Oh, look at
more
that!
Opportunity
Choking him in the corner.
This match has gotten out of hand. All four men in the ring. Now we're back to.
Got him in the corner.
Legal.
He's waiting for the tag. He wants him to get up, but Eric Rowan. Look at that. Gonna bring him in. Oh, and down he goes. I don't really know who the legal men are, but I think it's Eric Rowan. There you go.
Vouches back and see, you take your eye off of him.
Oh, there you go. Eric Rowan slams him down. I think that was a signature.
But he's hurting.
He's winded. Ref getting him out. 1, 2, 3, and the Wyatts are the winners. He had to get out. You notice he's upset on the outside. He had to get out. Otherwise, it was going to be a disqualification. The ref could have counted to 5, and it would have been over anyway. So he had to get out. And by getting out, he was not helping his brother out. So the Wyatts are your winners here, but this was a non-title match. Remember that.
But they just proved themselves to be in contention for those tag team titles.
Without Bray Wyatt, I want to add.
An impressive win.
So that makes something very, very exciting with that one. Here we go. This was a little bit where we thought the Usos might have the victory here with that double Samoan drop.
That was impressive.
I love that move.
To get a man that size up in the air.
This is where it came down, though. You see, here he comes. He's standing up, and he knows, I got to get out of the ring. Otherwise, I don't even think he saw his brother get slammed. So he's like, I must get out of the ring. Otherwise, I'll get disqualified. And Luke was right in there to make sure it happened, and the Wyatts are victorious.
I know the fans probably wanted that to go the other way, but
there we go. That's exactly how that one plays out. Let's go over to the next match here. We'll go seamlessly right into the next match and see how this one goes down here. We'll see if I'm going to play it or not. I haven't decided yet, but we'll see. We'll find out. Ric Flair and Big E Langston. I don't think I'm going to play this one. I think I'll simulate this one. I really want to get to that number one contender match, so I don't think I'm going to do any other matches. But Big E coming out, making his debut. Let's go ahead and skip this. Flair's out there. He's part of Evolution. We know that. So where Flair is, Evolution is sure to be right behind him. But for this one, we'll just simulate it, and we'll find out who's the winner. The match will be simmed, so Flair and Big E. Let's see who the winner is. Hopefully it tells us. I'll be interested to see if it does give us the answers right here. Didn't tell us. But that's okay. Bo Dallas and Rob Van Dam. We'll simulate this one as well. Let's see if I can exit out of here. Not the way I was expecting this simulation to go. I was hoping it was going to show me. That's okay. Let's start this. Let's quit the match. It'll take us back to the main menu. So after that, what I need to know from now on is just not to go to the next match and just go back to the main menu. That's the best way to do it. So we can simulate those matches. Ric Flair, Big E, what do you think?
I was a betting man. I'd bet on Big E.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too. Flair, as good as he is, I don't know that he's still got it anymore. Let's go to the calendar. Let's go to Raw. So Big E lost to Ric Flair.
Must have been some interference by the rest of Evolution.
We have Rob Van Dam and Bo Dallas. Number one contender. How are they number one contenders? I want to change because whatever. I think I'll just leave it for now. I really wanted to change it, but because I think that I don't remember. Whatever. I'll leave it. I don't know what the rivalries are going to be. We'll just leave it. It's fine. Simulate this one. Bo Dallas, RVD. Can I sim this? Not what I was looking to do. Yep.
You better believe.
Not what I was looking to do. I was trying to. All right, we'll just sim it, I guess. I wanted to simulate it, but. All right, here we go. Let's sim that. Corey Graves, I'm going to sim that. I want to just see our number one contender match. Corey Graves and William Regal.
You got a lot of your old timers wrestling here.
But hey, they still want it. They still want their spot. I'd love to watch this match. This would be great. Should I watch this one? What do you think? I don't know. I'm high on Corey Graves, so I'm gonna say we'll watch this match. Is that gonna annoy you?
Is that gonna annoy me? Is that what you just asked?
Yeah. Or should we just let it go? I don't know. I'm just kind of trying to figure out a format for how I want to run this, but I think 2 to 3 matches would be good, so we'll continue this one.
Why not?
Let's do it. Then we'll have our number one contender, Daniel Bryan, and
he looks exactly like me.
Roman Reigns. He does look like you?
No. I do have those pants, though.
Corey Graves coming on out to fight William Regal. Regal wants to show Corey Graves a lesson. We know that William Regal is a veteran inside the squared circle. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows about William Regal's history inside the WWE squared circle. But here we go. Corey Graves,
Ooh.
William Regal locking up right here.
Regal wasted no time getting right in his face.
But Corey Graves trying to prove himself here on Raw is War. And what a better way to kick off a show like this, to have a great wrestling match like this. This is just proving wrestling is still alive. You don't always have that sports entertainment. You can have guys that go out there and just wrestle. And William Regal is a wrestler first and a sports entertainer second.
You know, on the debut show of Raw, I don't think I'd want my match to be against a veteran like William Regal. That guy will take it to you just like he's doing right now. He knows his moves.
Yeah, and we know that Corey Graves has that lucky 13 submission move, but William Regal does have the Regal stretch. So it's going to be a very submission-based match here. And Regal just wasting no time to take.
I think Regal's enjoying this.
Oh, I think so too, and I think he gets some sort of excitement. He gets his kicks, he gets his rocks off by just out wrestling other guys, and a big drop kick by Regal. You don't see that every time. But that's the thing about Regal. He likes to put on good wrestling matches, and when he has good wrestling matches, that's how he makes his day. But that's like the best day for William Regal, is to have a 5-star wrestling match.
This has been all Regal so far. Corey Graves has not been able to get any moves in.
Well, Corey Graves is still pretty much unknown on the main Raw roster, so we'll have to see what he's going to do here. Oh, he's got him a headlock, trying to drag him around, looking for a suplex maybe, picking him up. Big time suplex to Regal. Regal's foot hitting that rope, but Corey Graves, again, just staying on top of him, and that's a great strategy.
And there's a reverse elbow right to the side of Corey's head, but didn't affect him.
Good arm drag right there, just taking him down and choking him. I think right now we're just showing the disrespect to William Regal. And
again, the ref allowing this.
I mean, Corey Graves is following the rules. He has to do a 5 count to break that choke, and he did. But Regal, just using that power and strength, that's the thing about William Regal. He won't be kind. He won't be nice. He will stretch you out if he has to. And Corey Graves is learning that lesson right now, that you don't mess with a veteran like William Regal.
Do you think if Corey Graves gets the win over Regal, that'll be a huge statement to the rest of that locker room, especially John Cena?
I mean, it could be. I don't know what's on the agenda for Corey Graves. He could want to go for that television title. What a fantasy match that would be, though. Corey Graves and Chris Jericho. But like you said, there's always that opportunity for that World Heavyweight Championship when you have Corey Graves and John Cena. And we do know, also, want to point this out, our main event, Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan, #1 contendership for that title. We did set up a rivalry with Batista and John Cena. Oh, he pulled out the brass knuckles. And the dirty mind games right there. Regal going for the pin, but he's right there. It might be a rope break. Oh, no, he's able to kick out.
Barely.
I think it was the ropes right there. The ropes helping him. Corey Graves, Irish whip. Regal coming back. Arm drag again.
Arm drag. Corey Graves, I don't know much about this guy, but you know, he's hanging in there with one of the best, and now he's got the upper hand. If he can just stay on Regal and keep doing this at this pace, I think he is going to win this match.
This is just complete disrespect. You know what's on the mind of Corey Graves. It's a win at all costs, and here you go, working on that leg, almost getting him set for that lucky 13 submission move. And what a victory that would be over William Regal right there. He's got him up, Samoan drop maybe. Oh no, just drops him for a backbreaker. Uh-oh. Corey Graves is winded damage. Though. He is winded. You got to look at that as well. He's going for a pin. Oh, look at that. He's got
that's a very disrespectful pin.
Yeah, that's one of the most disrespectful things you can do is put your hand or your forearm in their face. Corey Graves taking this to the outside. This is not a no disqualification match. This is just a one-on-one match right here. Picking him up though is Corey Graves. Oh, but Regal
reverse.
Arm breaker on the outside, has a 10 count. I think we're at a 3. Has him. Northern Light suplex on the outside. William Regal.
Is he going to get him back in the ring? Or he going to do more damage?
Oh, a chop, but Corey Graves blocks it and a punch of his own.
They better get back in that ring.
5 count, and Corey Graves leaving him outside. 6, up to 6 right now. Oh, Corey Graves just taunting the crowd, showing off his tattoos.
Is Regal going to make it back in time? Referee up to 8.
8 right now.
And he barely gets in
at a 9 count. Another arm drag by Corey Graves.
All these moves are working on the back.
Lucky 13 submission right here. And that might be it. What a better way to make a statement than make William Regal, of all people, tap out in your first match on Raw. Was that it? No, it was broken. I thought he had tapped out, but he broke it.
I think Corey might have thought that he tapped out as well, which is why he let go of the hold.
He broke
You saw him look at the ref.
He's going for a pin now.
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
And that's it. Corey Graves is your winner over William Regal. That lucky 13, I think, took all of it away.
I'm surprised that Corey got up after that.
You do have to remember his foot was right there on the rope. There was no way that he was going to win, and I think getting that rope break. That backbreaker, though. I will tell you this, though. Corey Graves making a statement by beating Mr. William Regal, of all people. A wrestling machine known as William Regal. And he didn't make him tap, though, so there's still more to this story. I was for sure that Regal was tapping. Let's take another look
I thought he was, too. And like I said, I believe Corey thought he was tapping, too, which is why he let go of the hold, but it didn't take much for him to get the 3 count anyways. And
but referee John Cone, he's the one in charge there. If he says he didn't tap, he didn't tap. So not wanting to shake the hand. He is the star right now. He wants the spotlight all on himself. So
he just had some eyes put on him after that victory.
Yeah, somebody in management is definitely looking at Corey Graves right now saying, you know what, this guy may not be the nicest guy, but hey, he can win a title maybe.
And putting his hands on the referee, more disrespect by Corey Graves.
We do know Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns coming up next, number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Let's go straight into that match right now. Again, like I said, this is a big match right here. This is potentially at the pay-per-view, we could see them going up against John Cena.
Who's your pick?
I don't know. These guys are very evenly matched. You have the Superman punch, but you also do have the knee that Daniel Bryan does, the knee plus player. But you got to respect the beard, and the crowd's definitely on Daniel Bryan's side, but they also are on Roman Reigns' side. But I think more people for Daniel Bryan. That's what I'm gonna pick Daniel Bryan on this one. He's got the fans' advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the big man, Roman Reigns. That Superman punch, I think, is gonna be a little too much for Daniel Bryan. Plus, I think the strength and power of Roman Reigns is not going to be something that Daniel Bryan can stand up to. He's a great wrestler. I'm not taking anything away from him, but I think you're going to look at Roman Reigns getting a title shot.
He's going to make a statement right now. I know Roman Reigns has never held a major title in any company. Daniel Bryan is a one-time WWE, I think he's one-time or two-time. I don't even remember. I know he held the World Heavyweight Championship, but he also held the WWE Championship. So he's held some major titles, but he's probably a two-time. I can't even remember now with the whole Daniel Bryan winning the title and getting stripped, how it ever worked. But Daniel Bryan has held a major title. He has been on the top of the mountain. He has main evented WrestleMania and held the title. Oh,
wait a second.
Randy Orton, part of Evolution, is attacking Roman Reigns before.
But wait a minute, Randy Orton. He's on Ground Zero.
Is he really?
He is on Ground Zero, making a statement for the guys on Ground Zero by interfering in the main event of Raw.
What a better statement to make than to be a deciding factor in the start of...
Wow. You know, maybe Randy Orton's a little bit jealous and upset that he's not joining the rest of his Evolution buddies and has been replaced. But why is he taking it out on Roman Reigns?
I mean, starting off right away, you have you just have Randy Orton doing whatever he wants. I mean, what if management set him over here? What if they said, "Hey, go to Raw and interfere in this number one contender match"?
This could very well be some mind games set by Ground Zero.
I did not expect that, and all right, there you go. So Randy Orton coming out trying to make a statement.
He might have only lit a fire under Roman Reigns with that.
Yeah, we said we had the fans' advantage, but now he has the disadvantage as well.
It still makes you wonder why of all people did Randy Orton choose Roman Reigns?
I guess if you're a number one contender match, why not go after him, right? If it was me, I'd go after a potential number one contender for a title, but he's not even on the show. So
he's not on the show, and that was a hit and run because he is nowhere to be found now.
No, he hit him, and then he's jumped back in the crowd, and he's out of here. So
makes you wonder: are there any other guys from Ground Zero in the arena too?
I mean, we don't know what the pay-per-view has in store for us because we don't know. Is it a strictly brand only type pay-per-view, or is it can each brand fight at the pay-per-view?
All I know is this is kind of a disadvantage of having a large arena because you can't see every single person that's in there, whereas the Ground Zero arena is a lot smaller. So I don't know, that there could be some more guys here from Ground Zero that want to make a statement in this main event of Raw.
I mean, I'm speechless. I don't know what to say with Randy Orton interfering and just not expecting that to go down that way. But
unless, you know, Triple H, the leader of Evolution, gave his
this is it. Headbutt onto Roman Reigns. Does Triple H?
Is that it?
Is that it?
He could pin his opponent right here.
And
That's
Daniel Bryan.
But we need to remember the deciding factor of that was Randy Orton.
The attack from Randy Orton from behind.
What if Randy Orton is still part of Evolution, but he's over on Ground Zero?
That's what I was going to say. Maybe Triple H called his old buddy up and said, you know, you're not on this roster. Why don't you come over and make a statement here? So maybe there's some kind of vendetta between Triple H and Roman Reigns.
Going to shake his hand. And they do shake hands. There you go. That's what we like to see here. Fighting champions. Roman Reigns knows, you know what? Even though there was that interference from Randy Orton, I'll still shake your hand.
But Roman Reigns, he's going to go back there, and he's going to be looking for Randy Orton.
Oh, man. Well, that's it for Raw is War. Join us next time as we'll be back with Ground Zero. Okay, we didn't really leave, but we're just pretending like a show actually ended.
Can I be Jeremy again?
So that was pretty cool, right?
That was kind of threw you for a hoopty there.
I think it was something to do with the rivalries that we didn't change, but I'll leave it. It's fun. That's what I like about Unizone is because there's like cool little things that happen every once in a while like that. Let's go to the next show.
I'm excited to see what my first show is going to be.
So you can change these if you would like. You have freedom to change the matches as you wish, or you can keep them all the same.
All right. Well, our first match is Justin Gabriel, part of Straight Edge Society, versus The Miz. I think that'd be an awesome match to watch. A great opener match. We go to match number 2, and we've got, it doesn't look like it's going to be for a title, but we've got another Straight Edge Society member, AJ Lee, taking on Summer Rae. Match 3, Kofi Kingston versus Rusev. Be interesting to see if both these guys like to use their feet. Ooh, that's going to be a test for Cesaro versus Mark Henry. And our main event, a triple threat match between our champion, Wade Barrett, as he takes on Hulk Hogan and Brock Lesnar. Hey, I'm going to say that's a pretty good start to the show.
Are you going to keep all those matches then?
I think I am.
All right. So, like I said, 2 to 3 matches probably are what we're going to watch. So, which ones?
We're going to watch our opener.
Okay.
We're going to watch entrances. And,
all right, here, let me see this.
I'll let you do the control.
Do you want momentum on normal, fast? Oops, let's go back.
Let's do a fast.
Fast momentum. Okay.
Yeah.
Miz, Justin Gabriel starting up the show right away, and this should be interesting though. Neither really know what's in store for them as Ground Zero goes on, leading up to the Purgatory. But Justin Gabriel, part of the Straight Edge Society, going up against the Miz right now. Well, what do you have to do as the Miz to try and stay in this when you know that the Straight Edge Society is not far behind?
Yeah, you just got to make a statement. Just go out there, assume it's going to be a one-on-one match with no interference, and just stick to your game plan. The Miz is by no means a slouch. He knows he's a great wrestler. He knows what he's doing, and he's up against a guy that I think is underlooked, which is why he's on this roster. And that ring right there, I believe, is Justin Gabriel's ring. So I think Miz is an outsider to him, and it'll be interesting to see.
It's kind of crazy that out of all the people on the roster, CM Punk would pick him as one of the guys to take under his wing.
He sees something in him. He wants to make him a better person. Straight edge means I'm better than you.
And I guess that means Justin Gabriel is better than The Miz. But we'll have to see, because The Miz, former WWE champion, he has been to the top of the mountain. He has main evented WrestleMania. And Justin Gabriel would love to get there, but he's got to take on The Miz here and see if he can knock him off the mountain. And what a great way to start off the show with The Miz, Justin Gabriel, right here at Ground Zero.
Miz looking better than ever. Still got that cockiness to himself.
The crowd does not like The Miz, which honestly I don't blame them, because it's The Miz and he's awful.
Well, I think he's going to try to prove people otherwise, and he might be our triple threat main event tonight. Bad News Barrett versus Hulk Hogan and Brock Lesnar. I think maybe he's going to try to send a message to them.
What a main event is that? Like, how does that? You were talking about pure wrestling, about right here. I guess this personifies like young, up and coming pure type wrestling here. What statement with Bad News Barrett, Hulk Hogan, and Brock Lesnar non-title triple threat match?
That's going to be a fight. You got Bad News Barrett, who's a bare fist fighting man, against Brock Lesnar, who's a former fighter in the UFC. I mean, those two alone, you throw them together, that's going to be a hell of a battle. It's not going to be a wrestling match. It's going to be fists flying. And you throw in the immortal Hulk Hogan, I mean, anything can happen. I mean, Bad News Barrett and Brock Lesnar, they seem to have some kind of beef with one another, and if they pay too much attention to each other, Hulk Hogan can slide in there and get the win and make a statement. So he's still got it.
You got 3 different styles here. You got the UFC style of Brock Lesnar. You got the bare knuckle brawler style of Wade Barrett, and then you have the sports entertainment style of Hulk Hogan, where you know that Hogan's gonna have the fans on his side, regardless of how the match plays out. You have the fans on the side of Hulk Hogan because he is the legend of the company.
Well, not taking anything away from Raw, they had a great main event, but to have Hulk Hogan main eventing the first show of Ground Zero, that's saying something right there.
Yeah, it truly is. Speaking of Raw, though, I wanna wonder where Randy Orton is. Right,
Yeah.
He showed up on Raw's main event, and costing Roman Reigns that number 1 contendership that we saw. But where is Randy Orton? He's not on the card right now. He's not booked yet.
Probably hiding. I mean, who's to say Roman Reigns isn't here at this arena in Houston, Texas? I mean, Roman Reigns, he's not going to forget. He's definitely not going to forgive, and he's not going to forget what Randy Orton did, because that little sneak attack at the end of Raw could have been the deciding factor in how Daniel Bryan got the win and now is number 1 contender.
Well, you have to think about this, though. The whole wrestling world is buzzing about Ground Zero. And what a better statement than to say people talking about Ground Zero instead of Raw right away. Because, like, remember when Randy Orton from Ground Zero came out?
There's so many factors. I mean, did Randy Orton decide to do that on his own? Did Triple H pay or give his old buddy Randy Orton a call? Or did management for Ground Zero, did they send him over to make that statement?
I mean, only Randy Orton himself knows that one, and we'll have to wait and find out when Raw's War comes around. If Roman Reigns does want a little redemption, I mean, always open to booking a match, inner brand. There's no limitations on that, but we'll see when we get back to Raw. But let's not take away from the big match right here. Justin Gabriel.
Oh, look at that! Standing
rolling
Hurricane Rana.
He may get the 3 count right here.
Oh, Miz reverses.
Miz going for the cover.
Oh, that was a
That
2.9.
was
I thought that was it right there. Miz trying to get a roll up.
Look at those tights of Justin Gabriel's. If he had some black lights on him, he'd be lighting up.
Here we go.
Got him.
Gabriel setting it up.
Oh, drops him down on his knee
Second
again.
one.
And that could be all.
Here, a statement for Straight Edge Society. It is.
And put 1 in the win column for Justin Gabriel.
And that is why CM Punk picked him. CM Punk only wants to surround himself by winners, and he knew Justin Gabriel was going to be a winner. And to beat The Miz, a former champion.
Oh, yeah. Best in the world did think that Justin Gabriel was right up there. He thinks he's best in the world. So it's great to see, though. I like it. I like the young guys taking on the...
After watching that replay, I really think that The Miz had Justin Gabriel beat there. The ref's hand looked like it went down for a 3. There might be some argument there.
It was a 2.9, but Justin Gabriel is your winner here.
And he did it without the help of the rest of Straight Edge Society. This is probably a tryout match. Punk probably told him, you're going to go do this on your own. And I think Punk should be pleased with the results.
Yeah, what a better way than just to let him go out there on his own. I mean, yes, Punk could get involved. Yes, Punk could help him win. But what does that really prove when it comes down to Justin Gabriel? You know, like what does it prove if he comes out and helps Justin Gabriel?
Well, you know, it doesn't. And that's the thing. Punk is going to make all these guys, even his wife, AJ, he's going to make them all try out. And once he knows that he's surrounded by winners, that's when the problems are going to start.
There you go. Let's continue on here, though, in the show. Do we want to...
We'll simulate this match.
Simulate it. All right. Let's see if I can do that.
See if AJ wins.
AJ Lee is the winner over Summer Rae. So put 2 in the win column for Straight Edge Society. They are running SmackDown right now. We have Kofi and Rusev. We also have Cesaro and Mark Henry. And then we also have Bad News Barrett, Hogan, and Brock. So what would you like to play this one?
Let's simulate this one.
Rusev Crush Kofi Kingston.
Figured that was going to happen.
Cesaro, Mark Henry, would you like to do that one?
Sure. How many did we do for Raw?
We did 3 on Raw.
Let's watch these
do
next
that.
two.
The next 2. All right. Momentum. Oop, we'll leave that. Let's go for it. And let's see. I want to see something really quick. I want to see if it lets me customize this. I'm just trying to see if I put a title match, and I'm not saying that you want to put the title on the line, but I want to see that option is available. Like, we can, if you would like to make it a title match in the main event, we can do that.
Let's do it. If it's possible, let's do it.
Let's do it. Put the title on the line.
I want my show. I want the main event of my show to be for the prize that everybody wants.
Well, there you go. We're gonna put the title on the line here. Let's set it up. I did, that's the differences of this show. We have a number one contender show on Raw, number one contendership on Raw instead of a title match. And now we're gonna have a title match on this show. So
did it change it to a title match?
No, I didn't change it yet, but I can. Here we go. Customize. So title match. There you go. Bad News Barrett, triple threat, a normal match. Bad News Barrett. Hogan. And who else?
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar. Let's save that. And I think we should be good to go then.
It's pretty neat that you can do that.
Yeah, you should be able to save it, and we should be good to go. So we'll play out this match here, this Cesaro Mark Henry. And then we'll go into our main event, WWE Championship match. Bad News Barrett, Brock, and Hogan.
I can see how how people could be wasting their days playing these video games, because you could be in your room for probably 12 hours playing this.
Even you're not a huge video game fan, but this is entertaining. I mean, at least with
I like it because I created it. It's not created for me. I mean, yeah, the matches. I mean, you can change your matches if you wanted to, but I do like this, that you kind of create your own universe.
And it's cool when they add those little things in there where Randy Orton showed up and he wasn't supposed to, and
that was interesting.
Shaking hands, it could have gone either way. Roman Reigns could have not shaked his hand, but he decided to shake Daniel Bryan's hand. So Cesaro, though, talking about guys,
he's got a big challenge ahead of him. A man that in my eyes, has been underused in this company, and I think big things are ahead of him here in Ground Zero. And the first big thing in front of him is Mark Henry.
I wanna ask you, will he be able to do the swing? Is the swing gonna happen to Mark Henry?
He is the king of swing. I don't think Mark Henry will be a problem at all. I mean, he's going to be a problem, but if he's got that momentum going, Antonio Cesaro, I think he's going to have no problem swinging that guy around the ring, and Mark Henry making Phantoms crap their pants.
Yeah, I would not want to be.
You see the empty chair there? They took off running.
I would not want to be in a dark alley with this guy. I wouldn't even want to be in a bright alley with this guy.
No. He's somebody you definitely want on your side.
And that's what he does. He destruction. That's the best way to say it.
That's what I do.
Bent on destruction. Mark Henry, Cesaro going here in a what a great match this is, though, to kick off a show. It shows this is just made for Cesaro, right? Everybody talks about the strength of Cesaro,
and he's wasting no time. Look at this. He's gonna pick the big man up and
a
scoops
body
him
slam right away.
No problem.
It took Hogan a long time before he could body slam Andre and Cesaro.
Shades of Hogan and Andre the Giant and Yokozuna and Lex Luger. But Mark Henry proving that Cesaro is no match for him.
This is great, though, because, like I said, this match is made for Cesaro to prove his strength. Taking down the world's strongest man is not an easy task, but it can be done. I've seen it before, but
What is Jack Swagger's not even on the roster?
Swagger.
Wait. His former that's Cesaro's former tag team partner,
calling him back in. So I guess Swagger now a part of Ground Zero.
Wow. Well,
okay.
You want to make statements?
All right, European uppercut sending him down.
Is this it?
Can he score the pin? And
No, 1 count. So Swagger coming out, joining Ground Zero. We know it was 20 members, but now there's 21 on. Okay.
Well, we'll take it.
So the Real Americans are back together. I like it.
But I think Swagger might have just pissed off the world's strongest man, and that spells bad news for Antonio Cesaro.
So the Real Americans back together on Ground Zero. I like it.
Is Zeb going to be in their corner? I'm
guessing so. You got to think so. I love it, though. Oh, big time Northern Lights.
Oh, Henry just barely got his shoulder off the mat.
Well, I guess, like we want to say, anything can happen on Ground Zero. Swagger.
Oh. Dead. Is he gonna? He just deadlifted Mark Henry off of that.
Oh, and down he goes. That might be enough to get a win right here. And
Good
that is
night.
With
Wow.
the interference from Swagger.
You want to talk about turning heads?
The Real Americans are back. They are together. Wow.
Well, to go for your debut match to be against Mark Henry, and even with the help of Jack Swagger, I mean, to deadlift Mark Henry off the
Even
mat
that Northern
like
Light
that,
suplex was impressive.
I mean, he's tossing him around like he's a 175 pounder.
That was it, though. After that deadlift, that was all she wrote.
Wait a second. Oh! Apparently, Bad News Barrett feels threatened by Cesaro. And look
Barrett,
at that.
He's got a title match right now.
Wow.
So he's starting this title match already.
He's making enemies, and
what a statement, though, right? Your title match is right now.
I think I hit the nail on the head. I think he was completely scared of what Cesaro just did to a man of Mark Henry's size.
That's insane. You have a title match, and you come out. That's your entrance to your main event title match, is to do that. So so Bad News Barrett in the ring taking out the trash.
I would have kept my sights on Brock Lesnar and Hulk Hogan, but now he just put a bullseye on himself.
I guess, but the Real Americans back together. Here's another American, Hulk Hogan. Why would you do such a thing? You're the champion. Why would you? I don't know. I guess
it all comes down to, I feel he's threatened by Cesaro. I think Cesaro, by that happening, that puts Cesaro on top of the list.
But it's like this. It's like Cesaro's up there. He's got the glory. He's happy. He won the match. And Wade Barrett's like, you know what? I'm afraid I've got some bad news. I run this show. This is my show. I'm the champion. It's my show. So get out of my main event spotlight. And he threw him out. We hit him with the title. And
not taking anything away from Wade Barrett, but he is the champion right now. But in a few short moments, that could be different. We could have Hulk Hogan as a champion. When was the last time Hulk Hogan was champion?
I can't tell you an exact day, but seeing him back for a title match is going to be crazy. But we do know he has Brock.
Oh my!
Brock's going to do it alone. It looks like Heyman nowhere to be found.
Well, he is. Wade Barrett was picked number 1 draft pick for a reason, but Brock Lesnar, I think he might be winning this title. And I mean, can you feel it in the air? This is excitement for your first debut show of Ground Zero, to have a triple threat match with the amount of talent that's in the ring, plus the factor of, will Cesaro play a part in this? I mean,
I want to just take a look at this picture. The champion standing proud inside of the ring. Even though Brock Lesnar's in there, Wade Barrett is in there as well, and he's standing his ground. He's saying, this is my ring, basically a statement right there. We do have this triple threat match where we know it is for that prize. It's for that WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
And listen to this crowd.
They love it. You have an icon, Brock Lesnar. You have a legend, Hulk Hogan, and you have the current champion making a statement, hitting Cesaro with the belt.
Not only is Wade Barrett the future, but he is also the present. And here we go.
And as you know, with
look at Hogan.
Old school atomic drop. As you know, these triple threat matches are no disqualification, because you cannot have a disqualification in a triple threat match. So it'll be interesting to see. We know the Real Americans are back together. We know that that
Barrett made an enemy of Cesaro.
Double suplex. Hogan and Brock working together, double suplexing the champion.
And let's also not forget that there were 2 of the 4 members of the Straight Edge Society in matches tonight, and they won, Justin Gabriel and AJ Lee. Now, they might feel that this match might be taking the spotlight off of them, and with the attack on Cesaro, they could play a factor in this match, too.
I mean, it's very interesting. You saw Hogan and Brock working together right now to start off the match, but that quickly went away right away. You see that
Hogan and Brock are no strangers to each other.
Oh, no. As you know, Brock Lesnar did take out Hulk Hogan a long time ago, trying to make an impact here. But champion is at a disadvantage right now, as is any triple threat match.
Oh, but there's that stiff bare knuckle style. Oh, and Hogan.
Big time DDT. Brock, he's letting Hogan's exert all his energy. Brock going to the outside.
Ripped.
We said this was no disqualification. No. Brock knows it.
Of course, leave it to Brock to be the one to bring the weapon into the ring.
And we know that Hogan, not known for a hardcore style of wrestling, Bad News Barrett, I haven't seen him use any, but he is a bare knuckle brawler. So this is not good for Bad News Barrett. I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you.
Oh, and the stairs now out of the ring.
Stairs go flying out of the ring.
And Hogan's back probably broken. I mean, that man is up there in age, and his body can't take the punishment like it used to be able to. As good as he looks, and look at that gut wrench.
Say all you want about Hulk Hogan, but he's determined to be champion. He always loves being champion, and politics or not, he likes to be on the top of the totem pole.
And Barrett, he's been champion for some time now.
But Brock Lesnar, he's just waiting. He's letting them 2 fight it out, and when the time is right, he comes in with a German suplex. And he's probably the best guy at those German suplex. I think he's got one of the nastiest ones since Kurt Angle.
And there's a
body slam. And Hogan picking him up again. Bad News Barrett just down. I think he's trying to save some energy. Hogan with a big clothesline. Going for a pin.
No, Barrett's
got to get up there.
Breaks the count.
He barely gets in there.
This roof is going to blow off if Hulk Hogan wins this.
But still, why would you make an enemy if you're the champion? I don't get it. You already had a disadvantage here. Why go after Cesaro? But
this is his show. He's the champion. He represents this brand. He's going to stand up and do what he wants. He wants to, I mean, that's like a dog when it goes pee on something. It's marking its territory.
I guess that's true. I guess. Oh, Brock goes out for those stairs, but going for a pin. Hogan. Oh. Brock is not done with those steps. He has something bound. He has something in mind with those steps. I don't know what it is, but
Lesnar is dangerous without. Oh no!
Backbreaker sends him down. Yeah, this is
and now
dangerous.
Barrett and Brock working together on Hogan.
No, this is those power bombs. Those Brock Lesnar power bombs.
Oh,
he does them in succession of 3s, and that could be it. But Hogan's right there. 3 power bombs.
But he's not Hogan.
Hogan. I thought he was gonna suplex him on those steps. Hogan. He's moving him around.
He's got
maybe
something
setting
planned
up for that leg drop. It could be.
But Barrett's getting to his.
He's got the leg drop. He's going for the leg drop.
But Barrett.
Hogan may have taken too much time. Yeah, he took too much time. Hogan bouncing off. But he can't hit the leg drop. He took too much time taunting to the crowd.
Barrett's telling him this isn't the 80s. This isn't the 90s. This is his time. You're not going to get your leg drop off and take my title.
Oh, man. Bad News Barrett. Oh, the wasteland. He slammed. No, it was
he's working on that.
I thought it was a wasteland. I don't think that was a wasteland. Brock F5.
Oh,
F5.
no.
Hogan getting up though. Hogan's right there,
but
pulling himself up.
That should do it right.
Hogan breaks up the count. Otherwise, that would have been all she wrote.
Oh, you have to watch out for that third man. That's the thing about these triple threat matches. You never know what's going to happen.
And the stairs still have not been utilized.
Oh, there you go. Black hole slam by Wade Barrett.
And Hogan again saving his chance to become the heavyweight champion, and
a big
Lesnar's
knockout
out.
punch.
But wait, Hogan,
Was that it? Was
wait
that
a second.
I didn't know if that was the knockout punch or not.
This is only at Ground Zero can you see this kind of action.
Hogan, elbow drops by Hulk Hogan. Hulkamania trying to run wild once again.
Cesaro not been a factor in this match.
Oh, I don't think he's going to be a factor for a while. He got knocked out with that belt. Spine buster, sit down, going for a pin off of it.
And Hogan again breaking up the count.
Triple threat matches are probably the hardest matches next to fatal four-way matches when you get into Hogan just falls like a sack of potatoes.
And now Hogan and Lesnar, another German suplex to Hogan. That's it. But no, Hogan not. And here we go.
Here are the steps.
Who's he going to use them on?
Oh, Hogan hulking up now.
It's been a while since we've seen that.
Oh
no, bro, Lesnar still with those chairs.
Oh, but Barrett, he doesn't. Hogan didn't get his whole comeback, so not good news for you.
Barrett, whoever wins this deserves it.
Working on the leg of Brock. Take down the tree trunk of that tree. That's the best way.
Those are some big tree trunks, and I think Hogan again is going to make the save.
Hogan tried to come back, but it did not work.
I think this crowd is fully behind Hulk Hogan.
Look at the crowd; they're all standing on their feet. They are fully excited for this match. They love this kind of thing.
This show has not been a letdown at all.
Irish whip in the corner. Hogan grabs him. He's got him, bringing him back. Those stairs have not yet come into factor. We know that Brock wanted to use them, but he didn't get to use them yet. So, big time clothesline taking on Barrett. Going for a pin. Brock, 1, 2, 3.
Hulk Hogan, you're new.
Brock is not happy. Oh my! Did you see that? Let's watch this again. Hogan, that clothesline is just about as powerful as that leg drop as well.
The most important thing here is that Hogan pinned the champion.
Brock was too focused on those stairs. That was his downfall.
He is. Wow. This place is electric right now. Hulk Hogan, man. You're new.
See, he knocked out Brock. Brock was dazed on his feet, hit him with the clothesline, and that was it. There was no way Brock could do anything, and Brock was pissed.
Well,
Barrett is not happy. Barrett's still in the ring.
But wait a second.
Oh, Barrett.
Barrett.
Maybe Hogan's just an icon of it's like that fantasy where you get to wrestle your icon and he beats you.
Wow. Well, you talk about a shocker. I mean, not only Hogan being the champion, but Wade Barrett. Bad News Barrett raising the arm of Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan endorsed by Bad News Barrett.
Wow.
I don't know what to say.
More.
Well, I want to thank you guys for watching. For Jeremy, this is Tony Pizza Guy. Thanks for watching. Any final thoughts on this whole Ground Zero Raws war?
I'm liking it. I think it's pretty neat. I think it's more interesting than the actual brand that's on TV.
I'm sold. You got Hogan as a champion. You Barrett made an enemy in Cesaro. The Real Americans are back together.
Well,
we'll see when we come back. Thanks for watching.